Hello YouTube, how the heck are you? Jaylbayt here with another episode of Stardrive 2, playing as the Draylock Council. When last we left our intrepid merchants and spies, we were being attacked by bullshit, which is basically this master fleet. They are just going to go around and blow up our stuff, and then they'll probably leave. So it's unfortunate, but it's kind of how the game goes. In the meantime, we're really looking... What is that? Tethys. That's a different color. That means we're getting close to another... Yeah, because see, it's not inhabited world. It would be maximum. It'd have max population, like Dorn. Dorn. Desert. Ha! A little bit of Game of Thrones action. So, I think we're about to meet a new race, and that's going to be fantastic for us. Because we really, really need it. You guys are about to build this supercomputer, which will be fine. And then these guys just... I don't even want to get started on it. Anyways, let's continue things going. Our espionage forces have eliminated spy. That's good. That's what I wanted them to do. Here is a colony ship from whoever this race is, coming to colonize this ultra-poor small tundra. Maybe for the Noxium? Gain plus 20% to missile damage by using Noxium as rank. Well, that's interesting. Oh, and there's two of them right here. We could totally get a Noxium thing. That would be cool. But, alas, this nano cache is also really good. +1 production. Oof, so good. Alright, so I assume we're going to encounter these guys fairly quickly. Drell. How are you doing? Oh, this is Drell. Are these monstrosities left yet? No. So you can see they killed our starbase because they're jerks. So I am just going to have these guys build a supercomputer. Let's look at our friends. Are you guys willing and able to start dealing in trade with us? Yes, you are. We are not willing or able. Why is that so high? I wish it had an indicator that showed you how fast these things were ticking down per turn. But alas. We got trade history, we got xenopsychology, which gives us an approval. That's good. Wait a minute, how do we have xenopsychology? Oh, they're using it on us. Oh. So this would actually be a really good technology for us. This would be a really good technology for us. Okay. I want it. I don't want to give them the ECM jammers because we're going to go missiles. I doubt we will fight these guys, so let's give them something. Defensive flares? No. It's weak. Plasteel armor? No. Spaceport's too much. Imperial Bank? No. Alright, let's just... So Xenoton's class 1 shields. Oh, that was silly. Doctrine of Speed. Xeno Assimilation. There we go. That's the ticket. So we can do this. Or we can wait on that and get some trade rights. Oh, they're one away for a medium. Okay. I think it is worthwhile for us to wait for that. What about... I'm pretty sure the Volfar still hate us. Yeah. Although we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. Next turn, we can also, not quite next turn, but fairly soon, we can also spread some propaganda. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So, urban infrastructure's going. Let's meet the new kids on the block, shall we? There they are. Oh, the Chuck. Son of a beast. So guys, welcome to the Chuck, another warlike faction that we have been surrounded by this entire game. Oh my gosh. A surprise, indeed, to meet a new race. I'm Zalador Zahn, and you are in luck, for I am very famous. Well, hello, Zalador Zahn. Alright, so these guys are aggressive, which means they're more than willing to shoot first when they feel threatened or when they sense weakness. Caution is advised when dealing with such races. Hooray. They're mercantile, which means they love commerce, and so they value trade right treaties at plus 50% over their normal valuation. And they have only half the normal tolerance on impact. So what this means is a trade treaty like this is normally worth like 200, but it's 300 for them on both our sides because they value the Chuck, or they value this thing. Here's the rub, or here's the other good thing, is that it's only half the tolerance. So we can get, oops, go back, a large, and it's only 35 tolerance, which is very good. It's valued at 900 as opposed to 600. But they're greedy, and greedy is garbage in my opinion. Basically, they won't do a trade unless they're getting at least 25% more value than what they're giving you. So, we're basically looking to give these guys about 1100 in order to get them to trade with us, which means we're going to have to give them a technology. We could do trades and whatnot, but our tolerance for them is really bad because they're repulsive. And rightly so. Sheesh. The other thing we could do, theoretically, is go for an early non-aggression pact. But I think that's going to kill our tolerance. And while we can still do this, it's 450 for them, it's 150 for us. We got to come up with more stuff to give them. And these things only last 50 turns. And I'm still not sure whether or not people can break this or not. So, I think we stick with our roots, we go with getting tons of money, and then we need to give them something that is of sufficient value. I think we're going to have to give them something that is like 1500. Oh, we can give them an unsavory cantina. So, while we are not using this, this has actually turned out to be a very good trading chip. So we're going to get a large trade route. It'll improve relations. We do not want to tick these guys off. So, let's go ahead and... because we're kind of in their core area right now. Let's go ahead and pull these guys back. We'll pull them back towards 0. So, we have another place. And look, already, thank the maker, we are back in the black, people, because of that trade route. And, to make things even better, we lost our trilithium, okay. I think that A we can now do business with these guys. Yes, we can. Fantastic. Hello, medium. We're going to take a bit of a hit here. But now what was that? Oh, that was the planetary exchange. We don't have it yet. We need to give them something that's decent. I don't want to give them Xeno intelligence. I really don't want to give them shields either. Alright. For some reason you can't scroll on the tech tree here. Okay, so we could give them... We're going to have to give them something worth 900. That's either shields or Xeno intelligence. That's really poopy. Oh, wait. Xeno assimilation. Hello. You're perfect. Okay. And then let's see if we can get some... Nope. We're right on the edge with these guys. Alright. Money! Money is returning to us, people. It's so good. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come to 0 here. I know they were building this, but watch what happens when I move trade goods, where these guys can produce a ton of them, up. We're at 18 profit now. Now we're at 65. So we have 10 BC, or we have 10 trade routes going, which means these guys are producing, everywhere in the empire is going to produce 1 BC per production. So, if we go and look at our planets here, what's everybody building? And can we get them to build something not that? So, Drell 2, for instance. It's got a good production value. Actually, let's sort by production. So, Drell 1 is making a planetary supercomputer. I like that. However, we're pretty good with research at the moment. We have a ton of research happening. Okay, we'll keep you there. Holy cow, look at that. That was huge. Oh, that's it. Let's put 2 over there. Okay, so Drell 2 is building this orbital habitat for max population. Is it important? Yes. Is it necessary immediately? Maybe not. They do have a lot of stuff that they could build. But we could even go bigger with our profits if we trade goods for a little while. Those trades are going to last for 50 turns. Not bad. So, you've got 26 turns. Okay. So with these guys, I think the orbital habitat is important. So we may not do trade goods with them. But we can, keep that in mind. If we need some boost, Drell 1 building this supercomputer. Not a ton else to build, especially while that stupidness is still in our thing. So let's have them make us some money. Yeah, there's no point in building another space station because these guys are just going to kill it. So we'll just let them do their stupidness for a while. And when they leave and go away, then we can start getting back on track. But now we've got a ton of income. We're almost at 100 income per turn. For 50 turns, that's 5,000 billion credits, which is a lot of money, which I like. So, as long as we can stay at peace with people, gosh, that's a stretch, we'll make quite a bit of good cash. Alright. So I'm just going to do some turns here. Another galactic year, another galactic warp. Oh gosh, please tell it's not with me. Oh! Today's combatants may be familiar faces for those watching our racial profiling segment. Yes, it's none other than the Volfar Imperium moving in on the colonies of the Kortrazine Collective. They had this to say for themselves. We do not understand these creatures. They are obviously not good, and yet think that they are good. They will not stop talking. We think we should kill them, and so we will. Well, I'd hate to be on their bad side, which is why GNN operates out of a fortified bunker in a remote location. Until next time, this has been GNN. Okay, so... What is that these guys? No, that's the... Oh, there's another Noxium. Noxium. Okay, so the Volfar have gone to war with someone. Now, we can tell exactly where they are, because the polyps are way over here, the Chuck are right here, and I think this is too far away for that to really be a thing. So the other race is going to be right down in here that borders the Volfar. So here's another race. So next thing, oh, I've got this wormhole that goes here. So what we may do is send our scout out this way. Let's have him dock here to get some fuel. But if this wormhole actually does go down here, we can go down here and shoot our scout down to make contact with this other race, which is another trading partner. Good deal. Alright, let's continue things as they're going. Alright, urban infrastructure has been researched. Good. I like it. Alright, because of this garbage, man, I still want to find something that just destroys shields. I just don't know what they are. Effectiveness at range. This weapon is equally effective against shields and holes. The weapon requires both ordnance and power to fire. So, we could go with antimatter cannons to deal with the shield issue of those guys, but I don't think that's worth doing there. Where is ECCM? That's what I want. ECCM is electronic countermeasures. So here's advanced ECM. I want ECCM. Down here maybe? I don't see it. Is there really no ECCM? I would be very I don't see it. I don't see ECCM. Oh, you know what? I bet it's not something research. I bet it's just on the missiles. Let's take a look at that. I'm not going to design a ship. I just want to look at rapid fire, overload, rapid fire, Archiston. So no, they're not on those. Maybe as we get more advanced missiles, we can guided weapons have a 25 base chance to resist the jamming effort, which can be improved with ECCM. Okay. So where the freak is it? Is it something that we missed in a previous technology? That's very possible. No. We got ECM jammers here. Advanced ECM. Yeah, guys, I don't see it. I do not see ECCM as a thing that we can take. So it must just be equipped on some missiles. So I'm tempted to do a cruise missiles to get these things. These things are awesome. So I've seen them toying around in the battle room, and basically they're really good at long range, but they're fast. They're so fast. These things just like shoot out, and they are so quick that while they are susceptible to point defense like all missiles are, they, I think, can just, you get enough of them going, the point defense will kill maybe one or two of them, but the rest of them are too quick for them to refire their point defense. So these things can really just get through defenses and do some damage. So I'm really tempted to take these cruise missiles. But I think it's time for another experimental, and then I think maybe we'll go into cruise missiles, maybe into getting that antimatter thing. Although we're kind of in a good spot right now. As long as we kind of cater to the Chuck affiliation to not get them pissed at us, and we'll do some turns while I talk. The Volfire are now tied up in a war with someone else, so I cannot see the Volfire or the Volfar caring about us. Counter-espionage force of eliminating enemy spies. So they already tried to send a spy against us, and we cut out their heart. That's beautiful. We're making money like crazy. Oh, it's so good. Look at that. Trade goods production 79. That is phenomenal. I wish I'd have known about that earlier. We would have made so much money. So much money. But that's okay. That's how we roll. What are you? Oh, stupid trade ships are going to get blown up. That's fine. Oh, they're leaving. Hooray! Huzzah! You stupid, stupid master bullshit fleet. Okay. Forgive my French. I tend not to cuss very much, but these guys are just garbage. So, let's keep it going. Peace treaty with the Volfire is ended. Okay, we are no longer at peace with them. Well, we're at peace with them, but our treaty is ended. We could try to sue for non-aggression or whatever, but like I said, they are at war with this other group down here. So if they want to bring it to us on two fronts, I see no reason not to just annihilate them. We probably won't take any of their worlds, but we will most likely destroy their faces. Orbital habitat is done at Trail 2. They're doing a Xeno Intelligence Agency. Okay. This would probably be really good for them. Reducing that. Because do they hate their lives? No, they're okay. Exceeding tolerance polyp. Oh, because we've exceeded our tolerance with the polyp. These guys are suffering some of this nonsense. So, yeah, I think we'll just leave them there. I am a little concerned that we have no fleet. We have 2 frigates. Where are these frigates? Oh, there are exploration frigates. I'm a little concerned about that, because if the Chuck decide to go stupid on us, because they are aggressive, and because they're aggressive, any slight to them, I think, sends them into war. So we have to just be accommodating with whatever the hell they ask us for. Which is a bit annoying, but sometimes that's how the game is played. Alright, we've got advanced construction, or an automated construction factory done on Drelok. We're getting some more research. We've got a xeno-intelligence thing done on Etho, which means our spies, our moles, should be doing really well. We've got a mole there. Let's go ahead and send a spy against the Chuck just to get things started. We have plenty of money now, so we could theoretically 2 turns for this guy. Nice. We could pump out a couple more spies to put into the Chuck. Slave pit stolen by moles. Guess what? I don't care about slave pits. I am pretty certain it's the freaking polyps that have a mole. We have rooted out and eliminated an enemy mole. Drelok. This is where... Yeah, see, it's these guys. So they're telling us that they have rooted out a mole. Ugh. Which means we lose our progress, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Did we steal slave pits? We stole slave pits. Because I'm pretty sure we didn't have it. Is that here? Yeah. Okay, so we stole slave pits from the Volfar. Or from somebody. And I assume it's the Volfar because the mole progression went back down to 1. But they found our mole and killed him when he did so. So I wonder if moles are more susceptible or whatnot. Are more susceptible to discovery when they actually are successful in stealing a technology. I'm not sure. That would be an interesting thing to test. Alright, so let's keep going. I forgot to set our timer, but that's okay. The defensive mine net supplements the defensive powers of your orbital starbases by adding a dense minefield. The minefield will not pose a problem to invading forces if there's no starbase to restrain their maneuvers. Provides additional orbital defense. Oh, that was our random tech. So we have this defensive mine net. Orbital defense. Well, that's cool. The problem is you have to have a what do you call it? What am I thinking? Look at this. We can pump these things out every 5 turns now. That's awesome. But I do want to get these cruise missiles. Some of these are pretty cool too, but I want to get us going on our missile thing so we can start designing some missile ships. I like mass drivers, but the fact that they miss so often from range is really kind of annoying. The fact that these a-holes came and destroyed our freaking fleet gets me upset as well. But that's okay. We're making lots of money. Oh, someone's at war again. It's the What? Why are the Chuck upset with us? That makes no sense whatsoever, game. What the freak? Hey! What's your deal? Alright, luckily we have all this tech that we can barter with. Defensive mine net, no. You guys want some slave pits? Here, I'll throw slave pits on there, and we need to give them something that's worth a lot. Not that much. We need something that's going to give them like 1,800. Yes. Oh, you guys have cruise missiles, jerks. I want them. Oh, and we lost our trade with them. Alright, here. I'm throwing trade on the table, too. The thing is, their tolerance is so high right now. We could probably get something really good from them. Alright, we're learning that. Discharger, I don't know what that is. Smart blood is a thing. Particle capacitors. Alright, we're going to deal with that. No. Could get this Noxium. No. Okay, so I want this. So we need to give them something else. So take that off. Let's see what all we have. Up to mass drivers. So we have spaceport, which I think is okay. Take off these tiny things. I definitely don't want them to have mass drivers. I don't want them to have shields. I'm okay with them having orbital habitats. So at this point, we just need to give them enough to make it over this crazy 25% bullcrap that they have. So what is that going to be? It's going to be like another 900 or something. Not that. So we could give them two 1,800 things. Or we could just give them a bunch of. Well, we could give them some resources. Do you guys like delicacies? No, it's not enough. Ooh, artifacts are worth a lot. It's because they give you tons of research. How would you guys like... Oh, they value trade agreements. Oh, but that's just going to equal out. So, no, I'm not going to give you that. Maybe a medium one. No. So we're probably just going to pay them. Okay. So we're getting peace and the thing we already had for all this crap. You guys are just jerk-offs. Such crap. Such garbage. I mean, what? Oh, I'm so angry right now. What is the point of diplomacy and keeping up a good diplomatic relations if they can love you and then just say, ah, we're going to go to war. Why not? F you guys. We don't care. We're just going to go to war. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the episode here before I break something. We are currently... What is happening? Okay, we still have trade going. Why did our research drop so much? Oh, but probably because I possibly offered them artifacts. let's see. Let's go do a turn. No. Where did we lose our research? I'm not sure. Because we had like 40 here, so I'm not... We just like randomly lost a bunch of research. And we lost some money. Input. I don't know. Not sure. Anyways, alright guys, I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a bit frustrating for me, but that could translate into enjoyment for you. I don't know. That's completely in your ballpark. But if you liked it, please leave me a like. It really helps out. Hit that like button. If not, leave me a comment and tell me what I can do better, and I will fix things and make it better. I promise. So until then, I've been Jaylbayt, and you guys live free, game hard.